All right, so today we're gonna do some strength training. I've got dumbbells. If you have weights at home, you may wanna grab them. And then we're also gonna work with a couple of HIIT circuits to get your heart rate going. So 2 strength, 2 HIIT circuits. Carly will have modifications, and Nelson will be doing progressions for us today.
Nice work. And you guys, I can promise you, no tigers will be at your house today. So give it 100%. Exhaust yourself.
Promise?
You will not have to run from a predator today unless you live in Florida and there's alligators. Be careful about that. But otherwise, you are good to go to expend all of your energy in the next 30 minutes. Team, you ready to go? Have a great workout. Let's go.
Let's do this. All right, you guys, go ahead and take your feet about shoulder distance apart. We're gonna start very simple with a squat. Bend your knees, stretch your legs, place your weight into your heels, shins stacked straight up over your ankles. Let's add on with an overhead reach. Fingers reach up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. Mobilizing into the hips, the shoulders, the core, and then let's start to breathe with intention as we always do. Inhale and exhale out the mouth. Maybe you set your intention for this half hour. 3 more just like this. Good, last 2. And on 1, reverse lunge. Drop 1 knee to the floor behind you. Come on up and switch. Let's add a twist towards your front knee. Little subtle twist towards your front knee. Good. So as we lunge, you're gonna start to feel the hamstrings, the backs of the legs. Heart rate will get a little bit higher. Deep breath in as we start to feel that burn through the lower body. Last 3, last 2, on 1. Lateral lunge. Take the feet super wide, wider than your shoulders. We're gonna bend 1 knee and then the other. Send your hips back behind your heels. Let your hips hinge forwards. Good. Roll the shoulders down and back. And try to loosen up the muscles in your face, your neck, your jaw. Sometimes we hold some tension there, and we really do not need to. I've got a lot coming for you with strength today, so I want you to conserve, as we were talking about, all that energy you keep in your face.
Tigers.
The tigers, they're coming. For your biceps and your back today, okay? 3, 2, on 1. Keep your feet wide. Arms go wide. Tap opposite hand to opposite foot. Bring it up and switch. Windmill toe tap. If you're feeling a little bit tight, I know we haven't done that much quite yet. You can make this a little bit more shallow. Maybe just bringing hand to kneecap. And that's a great place to start. Take your time. Breathe fully. Exhale completely. Last 3. Last 2, and on 1, let's come to a downward facing dog, everyone. Hands down, feet back, hips high, pedal out your ankles. We're gonna take an inchworm. Start walking your hands towards your feet. Roll yourself up, and then roll yourself down and walk all the way out to your plank. Find that plank and reverse it. Walk your hands in, roll yourself up, roll yourself down. Okay, guys, we're gonna do 1 more just like this, all the way in, all the way out, and right back up to stand to finish off this warm-up on our feet. Roll yourself up. In studio, we're gonna face front, take a bounce. Let's get the legs moving, the calves nice and hot. Shake out your wrists, roll out your shoulders. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, guys, let's do this. Here we go. Grab your weights if you're working with them. We're gonna start with a series of AMRAPs. AMRAP stands for as many reps as possible. You will be here a long time, 50 seconds, 5-0. Grab your weights. We're gonna start with bicep curls. Plant your feet, roll your shoulders back, and start to bicep. Curl the weights up and down. Keep the elbows locked into the rib cage. You've got about 40 seconds left. So I gave you guys longer intervals here on purpose. This is a burn. This is a burn out. I want you to try to get to the place where your brain starts to say no. Save your energy. And I want you to say, not today. I'm gonna push until the end. Guys, 20 seconds. All the way up, all the way down. Good, take a deep breath. Take a full exhale. And Carly, she doesn't have weights, and that's perfect. She's still flexing at the bicep. She's getting amazing blood flow into her arms. Last 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and on 1. In studio, we're gonna turn profile. Take your feet hips distance apart, bend your knees, hinge forwards, bring your elbows behind your rib cage. This is a tricep kickback. You're gonna extend from the elbows and then bend from the elbows. Let's go for 50 seconds. Out and in. Out and in. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Long spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest, and I know we always want to look at the screen, but for this one, try to look at the floor. Keep your neck neutral. Elbows, they're not moving in space, they're acting as a hinge joint. You've got 30 seconds left. You should be starting to feel some major heat from the backs of the arms. Just so you know, you are only going to see these exercises once. You're not gonna repeat them, so this is go time. Give it all you've got. Last 10 seconds on the clock. Breathe in, breathe out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Face front. Shoulders roll out. Good. Come to a goalpost position in your arms. Simple overhead press. You're gonna press the weights up. Drop the elbows slightly below the line of your shoulders. 50 seconds, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drive it up, drop it down. Drive it up, drop it down. So, when you hear weightlifters talking about their training, you may hear them say, oh, I was doing a drop set. Now, I'm gonna explain to you what a drop set is because this is the perfect workout to incorporate them. A drop set, you go until fatigue with weights that are a little heavier than you think you can handle. Maybe I would grab like 10 pounds or 12 pounds for my overhead shoulder presses. And then once you get to that place where you can no longer do one more rep with those 12-pound weights, you drop to maybe 8-pound weights or 10-pound weights, dropping a little bit of weight off, which allows your body to finish out the set. If you want to incorporate this idea, you're welcome to. Last 8 seconds here, guys. Push, release. My shoulders are absolutely feeling this. Yeah. Breathe in.
I don't have any
breathe
weights
out.
and I'm ready to be done.
I know, seriously.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Drop those weights down. Keep your feet narrow. Narrow squat. Weight comes into the heels. Chest is upright. Bring it right back up. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 50 seconds. Narrow squat. Starting to work into the lower body. So narrow squat sometimes, I mean personally, I know I prefer a wider squat, but it's great to train at the things that maybe make you a little bit more uncomfortable, that aren't your go-to, because obviously we're avoiding something. So maybe this one gets a little bit more into your ankle flexibility, your ankle mobility, your hip mobility. And if it's a little more shallow, that's okay too. Guys, 20 seconds. Drive those heels down, breathe in, breathe out as you push away from the floor. 15 seconds, good. And even here, I'm using 5-pound weights. I'm feeling this in my quads, in my glutes. Good, you guys. We're gonna have some more for your glutes later. Stay with me. Last 3, last 2, and on 1. Let's continue this leg work. You're gonna stand with your left foot front, take your right toes behind you, long stance, hips distance in the feet. This is called a split squat. The back knee bends towards the floor, comes right back up. 50 seconds, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down, bring it up. Drop it down, bring it up. If you ever have knee pain when you're lunging, a split squat, which is also like a stationary lunge, is a great way to modify, taking some of that momentum out of the equation. I'm gonna come say hi to Nelson, see how he's doing. How you doing? You're doing great. Okay, awesome. His front knee is amazingly stacked straight over his ankle. Think of mobilizing from your back knee. That's the one that's working, the front one. Just going along for the ride. Drive into your heels. Guys, 10 seconds, you should be feeling this. Little bit of heat through the glutes. Legs on fire. We're gonna even you out in 5. Other side in 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Okay, we gotta do the other side. Step your left foot back. Drive into the right heel. Left knee bends. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lower. Bring it up. And you can always self-adjust, check to make sure, even if you don't have a mirror, just look at your front knee. Make sure it's stacked over your ankle. The knee and the second and third toe track in alignment. Back knee stacks underneath your back hip. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. 30 seconds, guys. Nice. Spin with a smile back there. Always. Can rely on her and a little shimmy. We'll add that in for the shoulders. 20 seconds. And I know these 50-second intervals, they're brutal. They're uncomfortable. See where your mind goes. bring yourself back into the space, back into your body. Last 10 seconds, you've got this. 8 seconds on the clock. Could you get a little lower? Breathe in. Yes, breathe out. We're coming onto the floor for a little upper body in 3, 2, 1. Everyone come onto the floor. We're gonna come to a tabletop position. I want you to keep a weight in your left hand and just place your right hand under your right shoulder. We're gonna start simple. Roll that left arm up to the rib cage and down to the floor. Okay, this is variation number 1. Carly's gonna stay here. If you wanna make this a little bit more intense, you're gonna tuck your toes and come into a plank and take a row from your plank position. If you choose that plank row, I want you to focus on dropping. I'm gonna show on Nelson, all right? That front hip, yes, right there, down towards the floor. It's gonna wanna open up. Try not to let it open up as you row. Last 3, last 2, on 1. We're gonna switch sides, guys. Move that dumbbell over. You choose either tabletop or tuck the toes, high plank. You have about 15 seconds, that's all it is. Pull the navel to the spine. Stack the shoulders over the wrists and elbows. Exhale when you row. Last 5, you've got this. We're coming onto our backs for some glute work. In 3, in 2, in 1. Come onto your back, guys. Swing your legs in front of you. Take both dumbbells. I want you to rest one on either hip. This is called a weighted glute bridge. Heels under knees. Hips thrust up. Tailbone drops to the floor. Let's go for 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your glutes. Drop your glutes to the floor. Drive into your heels. I like to literally flex my feet. Toes peel up off the floor. That's gonna give you a little extra engagement for the hamstring. 30 seconds. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. And if you need to take the weights off your hips at any time or take a drop set, go ahead and do that. This is one of the best things you can do for your posterior chain. That's your upper hamstring, glutes, and your low back. It's gonna combat sitting in a chair in that flexed hip position. It's gonna make your low back strong and feel amazing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. You have one final 50-second push. Everyone, meet me. Yeah, that should be a round of applause. Forearm plank, we're just gonna hold. You know it. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank hold, 50 seconds. So you can close your eyes here. Now I'm gonna break this down for you. I want you to pull your kneecaps up, engage your quadriceps. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. We just did that glute bridge. Use them here. And now, move up to the abdominals. Zip the low abs in, close the ribs, huff up behind your heart space. Yes, Carly, way to work. You have less than 30 seconds. Shoulders over wrists. Go, Nelson, you've got this. See where your mind goes when you are uncomfortable? I want you to get rid of doubt. Come back into the space, less than 20 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna finish this with you. This is your last strength move for a while, okay? So go for it. 10 on the clock, and then we're gonna get into some cardio, some HIIT, little plyometrics, little jumping. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Find your way onto your feet for me. Okay, you guys, we're gonna do some HIIT now. 30 seconds, 1 minute of work with 20 seconds of rest. We have 4 rounds. Your first 2 exercises look like this. You're gonna do a reverse lunge with a knee drive jump for 30 seconds, and then a lateral lunge with a knee drive jump for 30 seconds. Are you ready? Reverse lunge, knee drive, 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive that knee up. Good. Take a deep breath. Take a big exhale. Spring off the ball of the foot. Use your calf. Fight for speed. When you want to slow down, get rid of that doubt, that voice saying save your energy. Carly, she's got great modification for you. Tapping her toe behind her, keeping her standing leg grounded. 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge. Let's go. Lateral lunge, drive it up. Lateral lunge, drive it up. Use the swing of the arms. They will help launch you. If you need to keep your right leg grounded on the floor, go ahead and keep your leg grounded, just like Carly. Good, 15 seconds, then you got a break. I'll explain. You rest in 8. Exhale. Yes, you guys. Last 4, 3, 2, bounce it out for me. Okay, your next 2 exercises. 2 versions of a jump squat. Front, back, and rotating, side to side. Land in your heels. Yeah. Keep your breath going. We're gonna take 8 more seconds, just bounce it out. Let your heart rate come down. We'll start front and back jump squats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, front, back. 30 seconds. Good. How are we doing back there? We're doing great, amazing. That means we gotta do 2 more rounds, right? We're still doing great. Last 15 seconds, you guys. Light on the feet. Land into your heels. Keep your shins stacked. You can do this. You've got 8 seconds. Step it out if you need to. Rotating jump squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Rotating jump squats. You can always take a step-step variation, keeping your feet grounded. Land with your hips low. Heels heavy. 20 seconds. Where's the breath? Remember, you are fighting towards a break. It's coming up. We're gonna recover in 10. We've gotta do the other side in 5. Last 3, last 2, on 1. Bounce it out for me. 20 seconds to recover. Okay, guys, so we've got the second side coming up. 15 seconds, reverse lunge with your knee drive jump, your lateral lunge with your knee drive jump. We'll do 1 more round of the jump squats, and you're out. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit it. Reverse lunge, knee drive, other side. Keep your core engaged. Pump the breath out the mouth. When you get tired, I want you to push a little bit longer. Take the modification if you need to. Absolutely fine. We are right here with you. We've got your back. 15 seconds. Could we drive up a little higher with that knee? Spring off the ball of the foot. You've got this. Last 5, 4. We're gonna go lateral in 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge, drive the knee up. 30 seconds. These longer intervals are so hard. They're so challenging. But that's why you hit play, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's for the challenge, the community. 15 seconds. If it's not for someone standing right next to you, we've all got you right here. The community is right here with you. Last 5. Last 3, you're in a recovery. In 2, recover, bounce it out. Okay, you guys, last round. Last minute, front back jump squats. And we're gonna take that rotating jump squat. These recoveries and HIIT are so important. That's the whole point. Spike the heart rate, drop the heart rate. Challenge your recovery. Front back jump squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jump it out. Use the power of the glutes. All that strength work we did is gonna help guide you here. It's gonna keep you strong on your landings. Guys, 15 seconds, you can do this. Tell yourself today is the day that I stick it out for this final 10. 1. Last 8 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 30 seconds. Let's rotate. Here we go. It is absolutely go time. You only have 2 rounds of cardio. You are halfway through your cardio for the entire day, and this is not an easy set. 15 seconds, remember why you showed up. The challenge will change you. 10, you're almost out, guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe.
Oh my goodness.
Woo! Let's cool things down on the floor. Come on down. We're gonna take a butterfly crunch. Slower, controlled work for a little while. Butterfly your knees wide. Let your hip flexors release. Place your hands behind your head. Now try to tap your elbows to your knees. Crunch up and put everything back down where it came from. 45 seconds just like this. Let the breath slow down here. Exhale to crunch, inhale to lower. You have about 40 seconds left, you guys. So this crunch is almost gonna be like a mini reverse curl. Your tailbone may curl up off the floor just a little bit, just like Nelson's showing. Your rectus, abdominis gets really, really compact, more like a square than a rectangle at the top of this crunch. 20 seconds. Remember, if you need that modification, go ahead and just keep your feet on the floor with Carly and work the upper abdominals with the crunch. Last 8 seconds, everyone. Breathe in and breathe out. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. We're gonna flip ourselves over. Lay onto your stomach for me. Lay onto your stomach. We're gonna do 1 back extension and 1 push up off the floor. It looks like this. Arms and legs long. 1 back extension. Lift your limbs. Put your hands under your shoulders, press up to a high plank. Drop yourself back onto the floor, reach your arms front, back extension. One push up to a high plank. You have about 40 seconds left. Back extension, push high plank. I'm gonna do this one with you. Keep your tempo nice and even. I want you to give yourself equal love on the back extension and the push to plank. I know, we're like, oh, back extension. I got that one. That one's chill. That one's easy, right? No, I want you to fire everything in the posterior chain. Glutes, hamstrings, low back, mid back. Push yourself up. Final 10 seconds. Let's go. Back extension, push to high plank. We're gonna stay low on the floor. Last 3, last 2, on 1. Just place your right forearm onto the floor. Come into a side plank for me. Lift your hips up off the floor. Now, you can either stay just like this, holding. Great place to stay. If you want more, you're gonna reach your left arm into the air. Hover your left leg into the air and bring your elbow to your knee for 30 seconds. So you choose your level. You're holding or you're oblique crunching. If you're taking this oblique crunch variation, try not to let your bottom hip dip down at all. Feel buoyant. Underneath your right armpit, you're lifted in that bottom oblique. That's your stabilizer. I know we're working dynamically on the left side, but you want to really think about the right side as well. Last 3, last 2. Let's do the other side on 1, you guys. Forearm down. Take your side plank. You can either hold or take the elbow to knee variation. You have 25 seconds. A great modification for a side plank. You can put your bottom shin down as well. This is a great place to start your side plank work. It's gonna really challenge the strength of the shoulder, the stability of the core, which is where we start. It's where we all start. 8 seconds, guys, you're almost out of here. Let's go, yes, Bim, nice. You've got 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Okay, guys, for this next exercise, you'll need 1 weight. You're gonna hold that weight as if you were doing a chest press. Elbow bent to 90 degrees. Now hover the elbow 1 inch off of the floor. The weight is in your left hand. Bring your legs up, soles of feet to ceiling. And then start to kick 1 foot away from you and the other. Flutter kick your legs. Hold your left elbow at a hover. So you should feel pretty off balance here. I know I for sure do. Try to push the opposing side of the rib cage onto the floor. Now, if you want to progress this, you bring your legs a little bit lower. Maybe you even go a little bit faster. Nelson's got that lower leg progression for you guys. Last 3, last 2, on 1. Go ahead and bring the weight to your chest. Switch sides. Dumbbell in your right hand. Legs up. Let's go for our flutter kick. Hover your right elbow 1 inch off of the floor. Make sure your elbow is 1 inch below the line of your shoulder. Feel your pec. Feel your core. You're even gonna feel length down the hamstrings, maybe even a little bit of a stretch. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. Yes, you're gonna stay on the floor for me in 3, in 2, on 1. Just go ahead and put your weight down, but stay on the floor for me. We're gonna take a reverse curl. You probably know this one. Legs up, tailbone rolls off the floor, tailbone rests back onto the floor. 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Reverse curl, let's do it. Roll your tailbone up, roll your tailbone down. Roll your tailbone up, roll your tailbone down. All right, I'm gonna come say hi to some of my friends in studio, our small mighty crew. So, I want you to think, envision this for me, that your toes are going through a basketball hoop, and that basketball hoop is right over your hips. You can't rock back too far. See how hard that is? Yeah, that's what I want you to work for, okay? Straight up, straight down. Try to relax your neck. Place your head on the floor. Nice, JD. Some people call this a candlestick. So if you want to think of that, you're trying to make your body look like a candlestick. You have 15 seconds. Low abs, pelvic floor, all that stuff that supports this really functional muscle work here. Last 5, you can do this. Last 4, 3, 2, on 1. Stand yourself up for me. The good news is we have 1 more push. I don't know. The other news is it's a Tabata. So let me explain your Tabata, and then we're gonna roll straight to the end here. 2 exercises. We're going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. You know it. You love it, Tabata. First exercise is a lateral hop with a twist. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. You're going to push your speed, push your lateral distance. Second exercise is going to be high knees. Set a goal for yourself. Hit your hands to your knees. 20 seconds, lateral hops. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Move fast. You're on the balls of your feet. You got 15 seconds. Let's go. This one is for you. Set a goal, stick it out, all the way to the end here. 8 seconds. 10 seconds of rest, in 3, in 2, in 1. Rest, shake it out, let it go. Okay, guys, next exercise is gonna be those high knees. Try to set that goal straight in front of your hips. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. High knees, 20 seconds of work. Go, 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 go. Little sneaky calf work for you here at the end. 15 seconds, push through. Yes, you guys, 10 seconds. Let's do it, woo, all right. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, let it go. Okay, keep your energy up, but do let your heart rate come down. We're gonna circle back. Lateral hop. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, you guys. Set a tempo that works for you. So maybe you're going way faster than I'm showing. Maybe not. But I want you to find a beat that works in your body. Last 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Recover. Good. Shake it out. Shoulders easy. All right.
Tabata.
High knees. In 4, in 3, in 2. Let's go, guys. High knees. Jump it out. All right, I'm gonna come to the back row. See what's going on back here.
Yeah.
How we doing? All right, can we get those a little higher?
Row.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Go,
Woo!
Sam.
You got 10 guys. I'm back up front. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go on 1.
Halfway done.
Halfway there. This is always a big yes moment for me. I'm like halfway through the Tabata.
Downhill.
I could do it again.
Downhill.
Downhill. All right, those lateral hops in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Lateral hops. Add a little bit of a crunch, a little twist for the core. It's 15 seconds, guys. Feel free to always step this out. If you're working with any sort of knee sensitivity, you move at your tempo. Last 3, last 2, on 1, bounce it. Let it go. Okay, so I know at the end of Tabatas, your mind might start to wander. Come back to the space, come back to your body. High knees, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hit it. Hup, hup, hup is right. A is right. Maybe challenge yourself to get your knees up to the height of your navel. See if you can't drive those knees all the way up so you feel this in your core. Yes, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. Last 2 rounds. All right. I am feeling this. I hope you are feeling this too.
No tigers, give it all.
No tigers.
No tigers.
Give it all. All right, guys. Lateral hops. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lateral hop. 20 seconds. This is the last time you're gonna see this exercise. Go. Right here, right now. Could you push your distance a little further? Could you push your depth for 5, 4, 3, 2, bounce it out. This is it, everyone. Right, Carly, you ready? Carly's ready. High knees to finish. In 4, 3, 2. Hit it, guys, let's go. Run for your... Woo, woo, woo. Yeah.
Big knee.
Woo, 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 woo. Come on. This is perfect tiger running training.
Get your tiger hands down.
Last 4, 3, 2, done. Wow, nice job. Okay, you guys, let's take this much-deserved cool down.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Tiger claws.
Luckily, no tigers in the studio. We're good. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Take your feet wide. Twist. Pivot off your back heel. Let this be easy, kind of free form. So much of what we do on this show is about form, right? Where we really, really keep it you sharp on your form. In this cool down, let it feel good. If something feels amazing, linger. Last 4, 3, 2, plant your feet, reach your arms high. Steeple grip, release your pointer fingers. Tick-tock your arms up and over side to side. Opening up the obliques, those intercostal muscles. Those are your little tiny rib cage muscles. They control the inhales and the exhales of the lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill your lungs up with air. 3, 2, 1. Split the arms. Take a wide-legged forward fold. If you can grab onto your ankles, go ahead and use your ankles as leverage. Pull yourself down. Release your neck, let your head feel like a bowling ball just hanging off a rope. Sway a little if that feels good. And then we're gonna all place our right hand under our nose and twist to the wall for me that says Daily Burn in Studio, and you're gonna reach your left arm up, 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 up. Good. Open up that T-spine, and then let's just switch, other side. Twist the body up, 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 up. Come back to your forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, pull yourself down this time. Soften your knees. Slowly start to roll yourself up to stand. Heel toe your feet so that they're underneath your hips. And let's finish with one big, huge, deep cleansing breath. Inhale. And exhale, push it out, let it go. You did it. Give yourselves a huge round of applause.